Okay, Assalamualaikum. We meet again. So now I will continue with coelomate animals. Okay, so previously remember I did explain to you about those trypoblastic animals which have 3 layers of tissue. Some of them have no body cavity, are coelomate, okay, which is the phylum of Platyhelminthes. And then we proceed with another phylum, okay, for animal that has false body cavity, okay, they are known as pseudocoelomate. So example of the animal is the roundworm, okay. And now we go to the coelomate animal. For coelomate animal, so they are those animal that have true body cavity, where the body cavity is located within mesoderm layer, okay. And for those coelomate animal, some of them are invertebrates and some of them are vertebrates, okay. So what we are going to discuss now is those coelomate invertebrates, okay, meaning that they do not have backbone or do not have a structure that we call as the vertebrae, okay. And the phylum that we are going to discuss first is the phylum of Mollusca, phylum Mollusca. Alright. Okay, so Mollusca, or the animals inside this phylum, we call as mollusk. Okay, so mollusks are basically coelomate. They have true body cavity, where the cavity is located within mesoderm layer, and they are of course having 3 layers of tissue, trypoblastic. Okay, right. And then they show bilateral symmetry structure. For example, you can see here they have bilateral symmetry structure, and they basically, all mollusks basically divided or have 3 main parts of their body. They have a structure that we call as the muscular foot. You cannot see here. Okay, I'll show you later. Muscular foot. Number 2, they have a structure that we call as visceral mass. Muscular foot meant for movement. Visceral mass contain internal organs. Most of their internal organ, as you can see from here, like gills, their reproduction structure, their digestive system and whatnot. And the third one is a mantle. Okay, mantle. Ni, M-A-N-T-L-E. So the mantle is a fold that a fold of tissue that covers all these visceral mass and then secrete shell. Okay, right. So basically all mollusks have these 3 main parts. Okay, visceral mass, mantle, and also muscular foot. Basically, okay, right. But somehow, of course, some mollusks do not have what we call it, some of the structure. Okay, later we are going to look at this. Okay, so next. You can see the dorsal body, the upper body side, okay, the upper body side form mantles which cover the visceral mass, which contain all the internal organs like gills, the anus, and also the excretory pore. And the mantle also function to secrete shell that is made of calcium carbonate, which made the shell become harder like this. Okay. And the ventral body means the lower part. Okay, the lower body part basically has a specialized structure that we call as the muscular foot for the movement. Okay, and just to add up, most of mollusks, okay, most of these animal in phylum Mollusca are marine. Okay, but somehow some of them are living in fresh water, and some of them, like snails and also slug, live on land. Okay, most mollusks except bivalve. Okay, bivalve are all mollusks that have 2 shells, like clams, oyster, itulah, kepah, lala, apa lagi, kupang, all those kind of thing. Those kita panggil sebagai bivalve. Okay, most mollusks except bivalve have radula, meaning that if let's say we are referring to clam, oyster, lala ke, kupang ke, they are not having radula. Siapa yang ada radula? Basically this one. Okay, example the snail. Okay, so most mollusks except bivalve have a radula, which is a gasping tongue-like organ that used for feeding. You can see this is radula. So radula is a tongue-like structure that used for them to feed as they move along the land, on the land, okay, on the surface. Okay, and they have open circulatory system, and the respiratory organ used is gill. So meaning that they're respiring or they breathe by using gills. Okay, so the nitrogenous waste are removed from the mollusk body by a structure known as metanephridia, a specialized structure that used for excretion. Okay, so something that I would like you to I want to highlight here. So remember, we have you actually had heard this word before, nephridia or those kind of thing. Okay, but remember, this metanephridia found in mollusca, metanephridia, M mollusca. The one that we discussed before is protonephridia. Protonephridia meant for, is also an excretory structure meant for platyhelminthes. Okay, so P protonephridia, P platyhelminthes. Okay, what are the examples of animal in this phylum? Okay, they are chitons, snail, slugs, clams, oysters, squids, octopus, cuttlefish, and also nautilus, chambered nautilus. Chambered nautilus ni nanti I'll show you the picture. It is a sort of, yeah, kalau you tengok cerita mermaid, okay, nautilus is the one that the mermaid used to hear the sound of the father inside the ocean, something like that. Okay, right. Okay, next. Okay, this is the body plan of a mollusk. Okay, so this is metanephridium. Okay, metanephridium, this one, the green in color. So metanephridium is excretory organ that remove metabolic waste, okay, from the mollusk. M, metanephridia, M, mollusk. And you can see this is the visceral mass that can be found inside a mollusk, right? They have the gonads, the intestines, stomach, shell, and whatnot. They show cephalization. Yes, you can see there is structure of the nerve cord. So meaning that the nervous system consists of nerve ring around esophagus that form the nerve cord extent. Okay, so they show cephalization. And then this is the coelom, right? Okay, and this is the mantle. Okay, what is the function of mantle just now? Okay, refer back to the mantle used to secrete. One of it is to secrete calcium carbonate, which to make it hardened. Okay, right, and this is the structure of radula, a gasping-like structure that used for feeding. Okay, for example, for the snail. Okay, this is an example of chiton. Okay, this is chiton, the land snail, the sea slug. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. The land snail. Okay, oysters. Okay. So this is the internal organs of the visceral mass of the mollusk. Okay, something I forgot to highlight here. As you can see, the examples here: chitin, snail, slug, clams, oyster, and whatnot. Okay, so for slug, squids, and octopus, okay, have lost their internal shell completely during evolution. So that's why they do not have external shell like the land snail. Okay, and also to add, okay, just to add more, most mollusks have separate sexes. Okay, meaning that they will have, let's say, male and female. Okay, but somehow the snail, for snail, land snail, many snails are hermaphrodite. Okay, many snails are hermaphrodite, meaning that they have both male and female reproductive structure. Okay, so this is all the examples. Octopus, okay, squids, okay, so you can see squids are speedy carnivores with big like jaws and well developed eyes. So all of these mollusks, they do not have backbone, they do not have the vertebrate structure, so that's why they are known as coelomate invertebrates. And this is chambered nautiluses. Okay, so they are the only living class of cephalopods of mollusca that have an external shell. Okay, so that's all for phylum Mollusca. So see you in the next phylum.